Hi, my name's Danika Summers. I've been struggling with acne since I was a young age. I remember being one of the first kids in my class to break out with pimples and zits everywhere. It started out with one or two here or there, but then it didn't take too long and my face seemed like it exploded. I had acne everywhere. My mom had me try everything to get rid of the acne. Creams, moisturizers, spot treatments, all kinds of different face wash, even the generic rip-off brand of Proactiv. Nothing worked. In high school, I had to put on tons of makeup in the morning to cover up my acne. Throughout the day, it would rub off, and I remember in between classes having to run to the bathroom to look in the mirror, and I always had makeup on me and I would cover it back up. I remember sitting in class not being able to concentrate because I was always worried about what my face looked like. I felt like whenever I talked to kids or the teachers, all they were looking at was my acne and not me. I couldn't be myself. It was very hard in high school. I was also in the drama club, and I loved acting and being on stage, but it was very hard for me to get over the fact that people might be looking at my acne instead of focusing on my acting while I was on stage. When talking to people, I would try to bring my hands up to cover my face and hide my acne, and so they would just look at me. But I'm sure whenever I did that, it just made it draw the attention to my face, but I couldn't help it. It was just something instilled in me that I had to cover, I had to hide. And it was hard feeling like I always had to hide from who I really was. Sitting and watching the Proactiv infomercials on TV, I'd sit and I'd just stare and listen to the people that were on there and saying, if it works for me, it'll work for you. And I wanted to try it so bad. And I had my mom sit down with me and watch one of the infomercials one day, and that same day she called and ordered Proactiv. I started using Proactiv in November of 2004. It was my sophomore year. Right after the first time using Proactiv, I felt a difference in my skin. It felt better. I felt like if I kept using it, it would just keep getting better. And it did. 3 months later, I noticed a little bit change in the breakouts that I had. I still had acne, it was still really bad, but I just felt like this is gonna work. Proactiv is gonna work. I never thought once about quitting using Proactiv. It was the last option that I had. I had nothing else to turn to. I kept thinking this will work. I had a positive attitude. And 11 months after first starting the Proactiv solution, my face was clear. I was me again. It was great. I didn't have to put any more face makeup on. All I had to do in the morning was wake up, get ready, put on eye makeup, and go out the door with a smile. I didn't have to run in between classes to the bathroom to put on more makeup to cover up my face. It was just me. It was smooth, it was clear, it was great. It was a great feeling. Everyone at school noticed the difference too. I was more talkative, more sociable. I could just be myself with the people around me, and I didn't have to hide my face or cover it up or worry. I was just me. It's hard to explain the feeling of just being able to be yourself unless you've been in this situation. It felt amazing. I want to inspire people that have tried Proactiv but didn't stick with it long enough. It took me 11 months. I mean, some people give up if it's after, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. They just give up, but don't. I mean, everyone's skin reacts differently. Some people it may work in a week, some people it may work in close to a year, like me. Just don't give up. And people who haven't tried it, I just want them to know that there is an answer out there. There is a solution to getting your face to be clear. You don't have to hide behind cover up and makeup and, covering your face. You don't have to. There is a solution. It's Proactiv. I'm so happy being who I am today, and I never want to go back to that old Danica that has to hide. It just feels great. I love my skin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Proactiv. I, I couldn't imagine where I'd be today if I still had that same skin. So thank you.